Alright, boys. I don't know if we're going to play a quick map or if we're just going to go through this cutscene, but let's get into it. So to me, this is the part, I think, where after this map, when we can go and get Hellhounds, this is where Gilbert would join us, because, in a sense, the other Zenobians, Destin, Debonair, Aisha, Saradin all come, and they're like, oh, this guy tried to protect this guy, maybe he's a good fellow. And Gilbert's the one not there, so he's the one who's like, alright, I started the beast thing in the previous two maps, maybe I'll follow this guy around for a bit and lend my aid and watch him. So, after all, he's Anchises' boy. It doesn't matter who you are, it matters whose son you are. Yeah, probably beneficial. I don't know. They do a really good job at making the nobles in this assholes. Because let me be honest, if I was a prince and somebody kidnapped me and said they were going to kill me because I was evil, I'd be like, what the fuck did I do? And I guess Yumel's pretty sheltered. I don't know if he's ever even been to the southern region, so. But yeah, there definitely needs to be some room for talking. Blah, 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 blah. Desires. Hail to the air. Hail to the air. We're going to kill him. Raid's got metal gloves on too. Damn. Poor Pugdy. Yeah, not Pugdy, Titus. I used to call him Pugdy. There's Debonair. There's Aisha. And here is Destin. Not gonna lie, Gilles is so heavily armored, I actually don't know if Destin should be able to get through that armor with his sword. Yum, yum. Look at all that ore coming out of that mine. Alright, we can save. Alright, so this is the start of the first chapter. So much. Alright. So I'm kind of just waiting to get to the point where we can look at our army. Don't really remember. I know we got a few people at level 5. Well, I did. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's do... a little organization. And the soldiers get lower and lower. Good, good, good. Okay. Where are you at? Fogel 555. That's good. Okay. What do we got? I need to check and see where. So all of our guys are mostly 5 to start. We got to get our dragons up. Okay. So what is the plan here? The last game I actually got an entire unit of Angel Knight Seraphims. Actually, they were all Seraphims, because Seraphims get more stats than Angel Knights, and I just like to maximize everyone, but I'm trying to think. We do want to update some of these people to, Karth and Bisk eventually. Gonna need a few Nerdemese warriors. Maybe we should do... I need to get Smurgle and McCraig upgraded. Not too worried about Leviathan yet. We need these two guys upgraded. So maybe we'll upgrade... We'll do get both these guys up to level 3 first. We'll just do like a little training exercise. Let me get rid of this real quick. Let's do... This may not be wise. I need it. I'll just do just an experiment. We're gonna do Smurgle and this guy, and then we will. And once Smurgle and McCraig are up to level 3, Then we'll just put Carmine and Orville in with Smeargle, and we'll get these guys up to levels. We'll get them up to whatever level they need to be to become knights or fencers, just to get us some extra fighter equipment, I think. Also, I think if when we change Beck or these other people into Karth or change Beck, Gunther into Karth and Bisk. Probably Ferdinando and Chiban into some Nerdamese warriors for Bisk. I just won't use them for a while. At least we'll have them. So that'll give us a little bit of extra fighter stuff. Technically that's getting a free upgrade to something else, but I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to think. Now, yeah. Diodora, if you want to have a whole Angel Knight squad, that would be really pretty freaking OP. I don't know. I'll just sit on these ladies for a while. Whether I could also just raise them all up to level 6 and turn them into archers or into clerics, and then get more Amazon equipment that way so I can upgrade more Amazons. They're going to be ridiculously overpowered, whether I turn them into Angel Knights or Seraphims, or whether they go into Karth's unit or they go to Diodora's. So, I'm not super worried about that. Fortunately, you can't really get Angel Knights until Chapter 3 anyway. You need to get the Needle of Light, which you get from Dardanellus. You need to get Baldur Mail, and I don't know if you need Baldur Mail. You need Baldur Armor, Baldur Helm, Baldur Shield. So even though we technically have that stuff, we can't really upgrade. We can't really upgrade it. Can I buy it? I can't buy Angel Knight stuff or Seraphim stuff. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I think... Oh, you still have that. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to remember where we get puppies from. Where do we get puppies from? I think we get them... Cranel Canyon, so like level 3, yeah, so the next map is when we can get them, so we'll worry about that then. Yeah, 1 level shouldn't be too bad for these guys. Let's do... I don't have a ton. Oh, we got a lot more money. We got a lot of money for that last thing. All right, let's see if we can get a level up on these dragons. Wait a minute. Let me just see if I can... I don't want Fogel's level to get too ridiculously high, so let me see. These guys will be level 6 that we're fighting, so the dragons should get a full level up, whether or not they got the Manual of Warfare. Let's just check it out. It should be the same unit. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3 in the attack front for you. Oh, yeah, we gotta go for the leader because he's gonna do a lot of healing. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that was a good thing that we got him in the back, because now he won't heal anymore, and we're not gonna get outlasted. close battle. Good job. Good job, Dragon Boys. Okay. So we got McCrag. We're gonna get tight. We're not gonna get Titus soon. We're gonna get Troy soon. So let's focus on getting McCrag up. No, let's get Smurgle up because I want to get a few more fighters. I want to get these guys up so that we can get them to be something besides fighters. So we'll try to do a level up. Okay, so we're going to save. Let's see if we can get 100. Maybe. Hey man, these guys start with so much strength, like the fighters that come with Magnus. Maybe they are affected by the fact that we chose the leader. The good news is actually if Fogel dies, that's actually probably even good for us because then everyone else gets more experience. We don't want the fighters to die, but and they're going for him. So they're level 4 now. I'm basically 100% sure that we can't upgrade them, but I was a little surprised we could get the other people to be upgraded at 5, so... Level 4? Okay, Carmine maybe. Not Orville, though. That would be... Yeah, it's too much. Okay, so... Wow. I need to look up. I remember these guys having a more balanced amount of strength and vitality, which is why I go for them. Knights are overall, I think, the best class, but they don't have the best stat progression. I think that belongs to the Fencer and then the Berserker. Okay, so yeah, this guy had 78, this guy had 80, so let me just check and see what he actually needs. I'm betting it's just a really small amount of strength, yeah. Man, so though, yeah, the starting units that you get are just a lot better than the, let's save. I don't know if these guys can get another 100 experience. We'll see. I did save though. So yeah, normally like your fighters, the decent ones can be upgraded around 6. The average I'd say is that everyone by at least level 7 should be able to become anything. Level 6 you should be able to become a wizard. Level 5 or 6 you can become a wizard. 5 is usually the level where what's the word? Yeah, 5 is the level most people should be able to become ninjas and wizards. 6 is the level where most of them should be able to become... Damn it. Yeah, I don't want to... But the fact that one of these guys could become... like upgrade to another class at level 4 is insane. It is absolutely insane. So let's look at our goth. We got 2,000, whatever. I may buy a little bit more fighter equipment just because I like to bust that number up a little bit, get most of my fighters up to 5 or 6, do some leveling with them and get them up to, fighter, like knights or berserkers or wizards or whatever I'd like to do. I don't have the wizard equipment yet, so I'm not in a huge rush, but yeah, Goth is not a super big problem early on. I just like to maximize and get most of my armies set up beforehand, whereas it's like, alright, I got enough units for Vad. I think Vad's going to be the Hydra unit. I don't know if I need the Hydra and the Quetzalcoatl are basically the same in terms of their effectiveness. They do AoE and then they put people to sleep or paralyze them. That's pretty much the same thing. Okay. Now the truth is, also it's cheaper to have berserkers, so that's one of the reasons why I like to upgrade them to that beforehand. So these guys are 5, these guys are 5, Smirgle's 5. I can always upgrade these guys to level 6 a little bit later. I could probably do it right now, actually. There's not a problem with that. Look at Fogel's stats, 112. Awesome sauce. So yeah, we're primarily going to be trying to use Titus and Dio again to get as many fighters and whatnot as possible. We just upgraded 2. I don't really need to worry about them getting higher. We just got the fighter equipment now. Let's check it out as far as how much we have. 3. 3. 3. 3. Interesting. Did I upgrade more people? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. Interesting. Well, that's fine. Yeah, so Fogel, obviously he's over twice as powerful as far as the level that people will be facing, but even so, unless he blocks enough, he gets taken down relatively quick. But again, in about, I don't know. I'll be curious to see when he can become a sword master, because being able to level up from level 3 as a fencer, you get up to level 6, that's extra dexterity and strength, so he might be able to become a sword master 3 levels early. But yeah. Okay. So we can train up Troy's stuff a little bit later. We need a few more fighters things. Do I want to raise the level of these Amazons at all and try to evolve them? Oh, I can't evolve them at anything. I guess, I don't have any female characters. No. Yeah, I had a fencer, I had a knight, a beastmaster, and Dio. Very, very penis-heavy team. That's okay. So yeah, the girls don't have anyone to upgrade into as of yet. I'll have to think about this. So next map, what we're gonna do, we're obviously just gonna clear it pretty easily using Titus and Dio. I don't know what to do with Arthur's unit. So before I had 2 knights and 2 archers, like a medieval, Arthurian legend kind of thing. And it was Guinevere and Igraine. Igraine was not Uther's lover, but someone that he raped apparently and made Arthur with. I think Igraine was Arthur's mother. But, yeah, the archers, I'm not going to have a ton of archers because, again, the game tends to be very chaotic or very lawful with your units. But, and unless I change things with this unit, then, like, I want these guys to get more lawful and I want the girls to stay the same. But if Karth is going to have Valkyries and I don't know, Europa's going to have Valkyries. A lot of people are going to have dragons. I could have archers again. I just don't want to have every unit have Valkyries or every unit have archers. Valkyries are the safe bet because they're basically like they're basically knights or paladins. So, although, what do we got? Orville, Carmine? These guys could be their own unit eventually. Actually, we could get them, if we want to get them up to level 6, for when Titus gets to level 6. They could level up on their own just fine. Maybe I should do that. No, they're going to be pretty high level this time, so I just got to decide, do I add these two ladies to this now, or do I hold off and wait? Because I don't really have a unit that's going to be used for killing, because Fogel is a little too high. Oh, that's part of the problem. I can't actually use Ancalagon. Maybe I can. Maybe I have to go back and edit him to not be chaotic. And maybe I could use him. Because that's the thing. Like, I wanted to cheat in a unit for Fogel. Have 2 people level up as 2 Black Knights. And then have this guy level up as a Tiamat. And he'd just be absolutely ridiculous. But then again, if I do that, then they can't be used in the rest of the game. So, alright, I think I'm going to edit this guy and turn him back into a regular dragon, and hopefully I can get his alignment low enough, like I did with the Platinum Dragon and the other walkthrough, to become a Dark Dragon. And then maybe we'll put 2 fighters with him, and yeah, we don't have to worry about getting Black Knights anytime soon. We'll make them fencers just so that they'll be an absolute beast of a unit. 3 fencers with a dragon. That's 9 attacks. They should be able to wipe out everyone. And I can mess with getting their level on par later. It's important Fogel's level's high because we need his alignment to go pretty damn low. Ajax and Boagrius will be for Aznabel, Ramadan, and Vecna. I suppose I could get that started earlier. And then at least I could upgrade them to Berserkers and Fencers earlier. Maybe I should do that. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. It's about a 30-minute video. We've done some training. We've done some investigation. I'm going to save, and we will... we're going to do some editing and figure all this out later. And in the next video, we'll go to Crennel Canyon and get our puppy. And then we can use Gilbert a little bit to kill some stuff. But till then, guys, we shall play later.